I opened the door at 100-line Last Defense Academy where Justiguy has arrived, and standing there was... the air in here reeks the filthy stench of low-class poor. This room is so cramped. It's like a kennel. Our rooms are the same size. Anyway, did you need something? Getting straight to business of offering a lady any tea. You don't have a shred of decency, do you? Well, I'd rather you weren't under the impression a noble woman like myself would ever put her lips on a drink offered to her in a doghouse like this. Seriously, Kurata, what are you doing here? It seems Yugamu was done. Huh? He told us to gather in the biolab at once. He's going to explain everything himself. Wow, it sounds like Kako's vision actually came true. So Ima really is completely fine now? Just like in Kako's vision? How should I know? We're gathering in the biolab to find out. Right. Nozomi and Koshka are telling everyone else I'm going to the biolab immediately. Got it. Thanks for letting me know, Tomato Face. Thanks. I don't need gratitude from the likes of you. I wasn't doing it for your benefit. What? No, not more into your... I only came because I was act to. Don't get it twisted. After hastily rambling out that explanation, Kurata slammed the door and stormed away. All I did was say thanks. Is she that unused to people being nice to her? If only she talked to Shoma more. They should talk more. I think they would make a good match. Anyway, I'd better get to the biolab. I need to find out what's happened to Ima. He is okay, right? That's what he said in Kako's vision after all, right? He's totally not going to be a common rider now, right? We'll find out today, right? And maybe I can finally get here to do some upgrades again as well. Well, if it isn't all of my drop-dead adorable pets. I feel like it's been so long. Where's Ima? Where's my brother? Kako burst into the biolab and began frantically pressing Yugamu for answers. She said she was relieved this morning, but it looks like she couldn't help worrying after all. Give me a minute. I've been treating him non-stop, so I'm dead tired. Could you bring me a cold cola, ideally with ice? We'll give you enough to drown in later. Just tell us what's happening with Ima. For the love of murder, you're all so impatient. Rushing me isn't going to change the results. But fine, I'll just start with the conclusion then. Ima's procedure was a success. I saved him. What was that fucking sound he just made? Hold on. Really? See, I knew it. I told you my vision was right. But you said you couldn't guarantee that he'd keep his original form, right? What about that? That's right. What does he look like now? What does he look like? Well, he's perfectly sound. He has all his limbs, he can walk, and he can talk. So he hasn't changed at all? What's with the silence? He looks as cute as ever. Don't you worry about that. Really? What the fuck is she doing? You didn't fail to offer an equivalent exchange in your alchemy against transforming or a monster? Where is he now? I want to see him. No need to rush. He just wants to clean himself up a little. Clean himself up? He's probably nervous to see you all after so long. I'm sure he'll be right back, though. At that very moment, a voice I hadn't heard in what seemed like forever echoed throughout the room.
It's been a while, everybody.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry for the wait. The grand return of Ima Sakumo is here!
Oh no. That's it. Pretty lukewarm response to the return of a precious friend. C-Ray! But why? Hey, come on. I'm not C-Ray. You obviously are. I may look like C-Ray, but on the inside, I'm Ima. I'm back, but in C-Ray's body. What?
Huh?
This is absolutely bizarre. You're lying back, but in C-Ray's body? What is the meaning of this, Yugamu? Explain yourself, you degenerate butcher! The organs in Ima's body were a total loss, heart included. But thankfully his brain was undamaged, so I rushed to salvage it. He popped it right inside C-Ray's body, and thankfully it all worked out. You call this all worked out? Why'd you pick that body of all the screwed up choices you could have made? I considered the option of placing his brain inside a capsule filled with artificial blood. But you wouldn't know how to react if Ima ended up as just a brain, would you? So I decided to reuse C-Ray's repaired body. I am still not sure how we should react. But in this form, he has limbs and he can walk. I also attached a speaker that responds to electrical signals from the brain, allowing for the recreation of his voice. Personally, I think it was the best option. There's nothing good about it! He's cuter than he was before, so maybe this is actually a plus! And he's more compact and easy to use. We're talking about our friend like he's a ported appliance! Ima, are you really my dear brother? Yes, I am.
Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine.
Brother dearest? Brother dearest!
Kako cried big, heavy tears as she embraced C-Ray's body. Kako, please, everyone's watching. I was so worried. Ever since you went away, brother dearest, all this time, I thought I'd never be able to see you again. Kako, you silly girl, I'd never let that happen. But I'm sorry I worried you. It's all okay now. Oh man, what an emotional sibling reunion scene. If we're being real here, that's not really what this looks like. Ima, I'm sorry this all happened because of me. It's fine, my darling little sister was protected, and that's what matters. This is hardly more than a scratch. A scratch? You have a whole new body. Oh, there's no need to take pity on me. I rather like this body, you know. I don't have to defecate or urinate anymore, so you could say I've even evolved. And you can't have relations with girls, so perhaps you've lost that burning lust typical of a pubescent boy. Yeah, I have lost that too. That's the thing you're bummed out about? Well, at least I didn't die. No matter how I look on the outside, I'm just glad to be alive. And the fact I was able to protect someone important to me means I couldn't be more proud. Ima, I like your new body. It makes me feel reassured just looking at you. I think you look great. That expression doesn't say that. You look way better than a freak like me. I almost want to get turned into Nigo. I know you're trying to be supportive, but can you two dial it down? But if you're okay with this body, Ima, then that's great. Yes, I'm totally okay with it. Please treat the new Ima Tsukumo kindly. Hearing your adorable words makes me feel it was worth working myself half to death. Experiences like this are rare. Disassembling a human body and transferring into a completely different one. It's just so stimulating. You only did this because you wanted a chance to play around with a human body, didn't you? Nevertheless, it's all thanks to you that I was saved. Thank you, Mr. Omokage. And an extra special thanks to you. And an extra special thank you to you, Miss Cutie Fuji. Huh? Me? I heard you let the enemy absorb you in order to save me and the others. Not many people could do something so courageous. You're a real lifesaver. Oh yeah, I haven't thanked you for that yet. You saved my ass too, Nozomi. I'd like to offer my gratitude as well, Lady Nozomi. Thank you sincerely. Oh, you don't have to do that. If you hadn't acted in that moment, we would have been all out of options. You didn't just save the ones who had been captured, but the entire team, too. Stop, you two, Takumi. You're embarrassing and exaggerating. Indeed, we owe everything to you, Nozomi, though I still say you are being entirely too reckless. But it all worked out in the end. We even got Ima back. Yeah, it's such a relief. By the way, I have something important to tell all of you. Something important? I wasn't just held captive. I also gained information on the invaders. For real? What kind of information? Well, can I tell you tomorrow? For today, I want to indulge in our reunion a little longer. This is the longest Kako and I have ever been apart. Oh, that's right. Okay, let's talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, go enjoy some brother-sister time.
Thank you.
Yes, my thanks to all of you.
We saw Ima and Kako back to their rooms and then went our separate ways. Eventually, we all went back to our own rooms. That's what you literally just said, my friend. Ima's grand return. Witness Ima's revival in C-Ray's body.
You never know when.
This is going to be a little awkward now, isn't it? This is still a shock. I never imagined Ima would come back looking like that, but I'm glad he survived. That's all that matters. I'm so relieved it's making me tired. I think I'll be able to sleep soundly tonight. That night, I was able to sleep peacefully for the first time in what felt like ages, and not eggs, which is... Oh, that's right. I forgot I found my glasses. Oh, hold on. Ding dong, bing bong. Yes. Let me just...
Up and Adam troops!
What a difference!
Rise and shine! Get ready for your... Prepare to spend... Be ready to get...
I can see. I wonder if the reflection on my glasses makes the face move easier. Ew, I got some good shit eye. It's got me feeling pretty refreshed. But watching the school announcement after seeing Ima makes me feel conflicted. Anyway, I'd better head to the cafeteria. I still need to hear what happened to Ima when he was captured. Hey, Yugamu, you got something to say? Of course. Map useless? Useless map? I love you. Ima's procedure was really tough. It was my first time doing a brain transplant. Thankfully, it went well. I owe it all to the facilities in the biolab. I never imagined you'd reuse C-Ray's body. By the way, the brain you see inside that body, originally it was just a decoration. Now it's unmistakably the real deal. It's Ima's real brain. I could have been perfectly happy. Well, what did you think it was? Yeah, I think it's an adorable brain. And the consciousness inside it also has something to tell us. We better go see him right away. What are you doing, Yoshka? Sir Ima looks like a mascot. His brain is still that of a young man. How wonderful. It's like looking like a kid, but having the mind of an adult. Speaking of childhood, in my youth, I was very attracted to stories about Kojiro Sasaki, the legendary swordsman. His mysterious blade, Monohoshi Zao, was my first love. What the hell is she talking about? Anyway... Good morning, Mr. Sumino. All right, everybody, eat a hearty meal to prepare for the next defensive battle. Right. Even though I know it's Ima inside of that body, it's not the kind of thing I can get used to right away. Everyone, let me know if there's anything special you want to eat. I'll bring it to you. You ain't eating? Oh, I'm quite all right. I don't really need food in this body. It's fine, really. I consider myself blessed to not have to deal with inefficient processes like eating anymore. He's mega bummed about it. I'll eat enough for both of us. I'll take a rice bowl with fried fruit and an extra big dollop of fried whipped cream. Fresh whipped cream. I want chocolate. Something so tooth-rottingly sweet I'll forget I'm depressed. With an enthusiastic response, Ima ran to fetch the food. Even if I know it's Ima inside that body, things still feel really weird. Lady Tsubasa, you mustn't judge others by their appearance. But you're exactly as stupid as you look. By the way, can you fight in that body, Ima? No, it's not possible. That body doesn't have any hemo anima. So we can't use Ima during defensive battles anymore, even though we leveled up? I mean, I think he used one attack in all of the time we had him. If this was a game, players would be demanding their time and money back. I'm useless and unpopular, so no one would be complaining if it were me. No, not really. We'll be fine even if Ima's not there. I'll fight enough for both of us to kill heaps of invaders. Oh, I could weep. That's such a touching thing for you to say, Kako. I never even dreamed of it. Ima, you were listening? C-Ray has high performance ears. Everyone, keep your spirits upwards. There's no point in lamenting what's already happened. We can't redo the past, so we just have to face forward and keep on keeping on. I'll be moving to a support role so I can still be of some use to you. It'll be reassuring to have you there for us. That alone will drastically increase our fighting power, even though we've lost a soldier. Now I want a fried chicken rice bowl with back fat and extra custard. Kako, aren't you overindulging? You'll lose your divinely slim figure. Forget that. What's the information you have on the invaders? Tell us already. Very well. I'll tell you all what I learned while I was captured.
Yeah!
As you all know, I was knocked out by the prisoner and taken... We still don't know how that happened. The next time I awoke, I was in what seemed to be a lab. A lab? I had the feeling several days had passed and that I'd been hauled quite a distance while I was unconscious. There were many strange machines there. It just had that a quintessential laboratory look to it. Several commanders in those strange masks came and went during that time. What were they doing there? All kinds of things, including the research and development of the school invaders. Research and development? The beings we call commanders and their troops are actually two entirely different creatures. The commanders are intelligent like humans, but the troops have no intelligence at all. They're just creatures intended for battle, created by the commanders. How fiendish! Do they cultivate them from seeds? Creating life solely for the purpose of fighting. It's so cruel. From one point of view, humans aren't much better in terms of forcing people to fight. Nonsense! We're nothing like them. Don't associate me with those abominations. So, Ima, what happened to you in that lab place? They were trying to learn more about us by extracting information from me. Just as we know very little about the invaders, they also seem to be largely ignorant of mankind. Huh? They don't know shit about humanity, but they're still trying to kill us all? Weren't they created by world death? That should mean they exist to exterminate humans, right? In before this is the plot of Gurren Lagann. Spoilers for the first 8 or so episodes if you don't know. I don't really know. The fact remains, they wanted information from me. I guess that's also why they took Miss Mojiro. But in the end, they couldn't get anything major out of her. So this time, one of the commanders fused with me and poked around in my memories. You even shared memories when you were fused? Apparently so. I don't know for sure how effective it was, though. But since I don't know anything about the bigger picture here, it was all pointless. So then I was brought here while still fused so I could be used as a meat shield. I see. Maybe Sirei didn't tell us the truth in case of a scenario like this. In the event we got captured, we wouldn't be able to give the enemy any intel about our side's operation. That clears that up. So now what's this vital information you discovered? Yes, I'm getting there. I don't know if it's a side effect of the fusion, but I actually don't remember much of what happened over there. But I do remember a few fragments of the commander's conversations. Their conversations? You could tell what they were saying? That also seems to be thanks to the fusion. I can understand the invader's language now. Seriously, that's hilarious! So what did the bastards say? What did you hear? They were talking about their strategy to form 2 squads and attack 2 places simultaneously. 2 places? One target was Last Defense Academy. That attack was led by the commander that fused with me. The other squad was going to Second to Last Defense Academy. Huh? Second to Last Defense Academy? But there's nothing left of it. Not since Nigo self-destructed to take out that insanely overpowered commander. There's nothing there now but a burnt field. Why would the enemy attack such a place? According to what I heard, they'd understand the secrets of their enemy, that's us, of course, if they searched for clues at the site of the other academy. Our secrets? They seem to think these secrets would lead to our defeat. They're that important? What are these secrets? Maybe we're all actually robots! Just call me Darmy number 0 type Z! But there shouldn't be anything left at the Second to Last Defense Academy, secrets or otherwise. The commanders all have mysterious powers, though. Maybe they're trying to do something with those. But what kind of power could find clues in a burnt patch of earth? They're just following a dead end. Thank goodness the enemy is so dumb. I bet they're saying the same thing about you. But if there really is a compromising secret there, them finding it would be bad news for us. In that case, why don't we go there ourselves? We could put together a task force. So, we do the same as the enemy, split into 2 groups, and have one go to Second to Last Defense Academy? I also think that's best. We should definitely avoid any situation that would give them an advantage. Excuse me, the final battle is approaching after all. A final battle? They're currently preparing to launch an all-out attack on the school. An all-out attack? It's being spearheaded by a commander they call the strongest and greatest of them all. It's the same exceptionally powerful commander that Takumi and the others ran into at the other academy. Huh?
Nigo intended to take it out with him, but it's still alive. It just took some time for its wounds to fully heal. Pretty soon, it'll have recovered and will return to attack the school in peak condition.
You're kidding! That monster?
The one you said none of you could stand up to when it attacked?
Yeah. This one's strength blows the other commanders out of the water.
Alas, I couldn't lay a single finger or toe on it.
We've gotten a lot stronger since then, but I still get the feeling we won't be able to kill it.
It's like a supreme commander sitting at the very tippy top of a dozen commanders. Supreme commander. Its overwhelming strength is enough to make the other commanders tremble in fear. I was fused to one of them. I know that fear. So I know this really is their strongest and greatest warrior we're talking about. That's who's going to lead the invader army in an all-out attack? If the enemy discovers a weak point before the final battle, we will be beyond screwed. We have to make the first move before that can happen. So let's form this task force and go investigate second to last Defense Academy. Right, if we go now, we may still make it. If the commanders do have some powers that will let them get something from the wreckage, they won't be shy about using them. We should wait until they get the secrets of the Special Defense Unit, then immediately steal them back. You make it sound so easy. It'll be a cinch. With me guiding you, everything will be smooth sailing. He's really immersed in C-Ray's role. So who's going to be on this task force? Are we doing another show of hands? No, leave the member selection to your commanding officer. I'll choose a team that's properly balanced in terms of strength. Emma, that's still you in there, right? For now, we should prepare thoroughly. How about we sortie in 3 days' time? Sortie in 3 days' time? I've never really known how to pronounce it. Oh, I'm such a fool. Is that okay? Shouldn't we go right away? I don't know what the enemy is planning to do in that burnt-up field, but I can't imagine they'll be able to do it right away. Our goal is to take back whatever they find, so going too early would be meaningless. It's practically a guarantee that we'll end up fighting. We're going to need to prepare for that, too. Emma, I don't care what you do. Just don't pick me, okay? Anyway, you have your orders now, so hop to it. Dismissed. Don't pick me, I'm serious. And so, it was decided to dispatch a task force to the former site of the Second Academy. We all headed back to our rooms to prepare ourselves. Please tell me the whole day is not wasted and we can have a little free time. The secrets of the Special Defense Unit. I have no idea what that could mean, but if they have to put us at a disadvantage, we can't ignore it. We have to stop our enemies from getting their hands on that information. I'm not sure if I'll end up as a member of the task force, but I better start getting ready just in case. Free time. All right, Shoma, I need you. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Where the fuck is Shoma? Damn it. Let's see what the twins are up to. And thus, Ima Tsukubo has been reborn and will be more active than ever before. Oh, I can't show you a combat anymore since I've lost me. I'll fight for the two of us, Ima. We're one in mind and spirit. Fishies! Oh, they're so cute! Let's go to the upgrade thing real quick. Oh, wait, actually, hold on, let me see. Okay, so we're way off from being able to make this. We're not making that one in a couple of days. What's my linguistics at? So is it that literacy needs to be leveled up? And if so, how do we... I guess the library, yeah? Literary history of the Tokyo residential complex bookstores had rows of literary works from the old world that were published before we were able to preserve works written by such literary masters as Soseki Natsume, Ryunosuke Akutegawa, and Yasunari Kawabata. On the other hand, there are countless other works that have been lost. Historical novels are one example. Works based on both Japanese and international history have disappeared along with the entire genre. This was carried out by the Tokyo residential complex Secretariat Security Division starting blank is the reason. Members of the Security Division parse through every literary work and thoroughly anything based on humanity's previous history. Based on the security law enacted in year of the residential complex calendar, this was meant to the public's interest in the subject. And yet, look at... Oh, wait, could it be that because What's-Her-Face lived in the woods outside of the... Interesting. Most of this has been censored. It's practically unreadable now. Reading this book increased your literacy by 5. All right, so we do that again tomorrow. We should be able to do that. And then we'll maybe go on an expedition to get BP and... Yeah. Okay. I think we might be able to pull it off if we're lucky.
Huh?
Looks like there's nothing left for me to do. I'll be up early, ready for tomorrow. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Immediately, blah, 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 blah. Day 83. Ding dong, bing bong. Rise and shine.
Get ready, prepare to be ready to get.
Boom, bada, bing, bada, boom, bada, boom. Well, off to the cafeteria. No, I'm not ready. Let me go to the library. I would have volunteered for the task force if we were raising hands for it. I made for offense, not defense. I raided a rival gang meet all by myself once, you know. Of course, I creamed all those idiots. The only problem was I'd promised to do some fundraising as part of my volunteer work after, so I got stuck holding the donation box while I was soaked in blood. What a terrifying fundraising campaign! But it was worth the trouble. Everyone who passed by ponied up. How could they not? Just imagining this guy covered in blood asking you for money? Nah, man, he's our bro. It ain't for show. Hold on, can I go here now? You probably won't let me, will you? Dang it. Cafeteria time. Cafeteria time. Everyone, good morning. Looks like we're all here. Which means there's nothing to fear. And I'll make my announcement. I've selected the... Oh. You're full of energy this morning. Aren't mornings usually supposed to make you want to kill yourself? I recharged plenty last night. So, Ema, I didn't know you were rechargeable. So who are the members? Yes, listen up. Time for the big announcement. Which we'll find out the results of next time, citizens. So until then, I'm afraid this is going to have to be farewell.